Sawadika, welcome to ThaiPBS English News Service. Tonight you're with me, Rungtip Chotnapalai. The torrential rain pouring down on Bangkok today resulted in many areas of the capital being flooded. Many other areas saw damage caused by the heavy rain and strong winds. Today, an 18-wheel truck collided with a tree, blocking traffic on a main road in Cha'am. This was one of the many road accidents which occurred today as a result of the slippery roads. In nearby Prachuap Khiri Khan province, at least 30 houses in Pranbury were torn apart by the heavy storms, with roof tiles being just blown away by the force of the wind. And Chiang Rai saw a hailstorm from damage 400 houses. Over in Uttarakhand province, thousands of rai of durian trees were blown to the ground only 15 days before harvest time. The famous Long and Lin durians, sold at 80 to 120 baht per kilogram, were the ones brought down by the heavy storms. Meanwhile, in the capital, 2 hours of continuous rain caused flooding in many districts, including Suan Luang, Praved, Chatuchak, Lat Prao, and Hoi Kwam, and flooded roads caused massive traffic jams. ThaiPBS found that the areas of northern Bangkok were flooded because the water pumps installed were not turned on. The meteorological department say heavy rain and thunder showers will continue to batter all of Thailand until the weekend. This is due to a low pressure front over the central areas of the country and the southwestern monsoon. Following the recent armed robbery of a cash delivery van in Singapore province, the authorities are still unable to catch Police Colonel Pichit Kromprasit, who was involved in the heist. But today, police found that Pichit's mobile phone was used to make a call from a location in Chiang Rai province, prompting police to check every border checkpoint, believing that the former superintendent may try to flee to Myanmar. The security services in Chiang Rai province are carrying out detailed checks on all people as well as vehicles crossing the border into Myanmar. Thai authorities have also distributed a picture of Police Colonel Pichit Kromprasit to communities near the border and will inform Myanmar and Laos about the robbery. There are several areas where Thais can cross into Myanmar in Chiang Rai province, including a short swim across the Mekong River. Police detected Pichit's phone in use in Chiang Rai province. Police Major General Surachet Thopunyanon, Chiang Rai Police Commander, revealed that every policeman is hunting for Police Colonel Pichit. A private sector joint committee is pressing the government to speed up the revisions of the country's anti-money laundering laws following the recent backlisting of Thailand by the UN's Financial Action Task Force, or FATF or FATF. In response, the Deputy Prime Minister expressed his confidence that the anti-money laundering laws will be in place and being enforced before the end of this year. Early this year, the intergovernment of the Financial Action Task Force on Money Laundering, or FATF, blacklisted Thailand for not responding to its recommendations regarding the curbing of money laundering. The Deputy Prime Minister Kitirat Naranong said, however, that the Anti-Money Laundering Act will be amended and strengthened by the end of this year. Supak Siwarak, Managing Director and CEO of CIMB Thai, pointed out that international finance institution requests for more documentation for business transaction is causing significant inconvenience for exporters. Meanwhile, Payung Sakcha Sudipon, chairman of the Federation of Thai Industry, or FTI, said that a French financial institution has cancelled a business contract with Thai companies since Thailand is on the FATF dark grey list. The blacklisting, if it were to remain in place much longer, could start to affect trade protectionism as well as Thai credit cards use, and the government is under great pressure to enact the law by June this year. The private sector joint committee will be lobbying the government to speed up the passage of the law to prevent money laundering during the cabinet meeting in Kanchanaburi province this Saturday. April's Industrial Confidence Index has improved for the 5th consecutive month. This upward trend contradicts the SME's confidence figure, which is declining amidst concern over business closures in light of higher production costs. The Industrial Confidence Index for the month of April stands at 104, up from 102.1 the previous month. This is the fifth consecutive month in which the sentiment figure rose. Payungsak Sudipon, the chairman of the FTI, said that the improved industrial sentiment index reflects that production lines have returned to normal. The FTI chairman further forecast that the industrial confidence level will continue to increase over the next 3 months in line with the better than expected economic growth. However, the problems of higher energy prices, labor shortages, and uncertainty in the world economy remain a threat to Thai industry. Despite the positive indication as far as industry confidence goes, the SME's confidence figure for the month of April took another hit, dropping to 95.7 from 100.5 in March. Business operators claim to be adversely affected by the 300 baht minimum wage policy, as well as the rises in energy costs. Payungsak of the FTI projects the sum of the SMEs will start closing down in the next 3 to 4 months. He urged the government to swiftly introduce measures to help business operators lower their cost burden. Following ThaiPBS exposure of factories in Samut Prakan province dumping the unthreatened wastewater into public sewers, Parliament's Committee on Natural Resources will ask the Industry Ministry to revamp the province's entire water treatment system. Narit Kamnurak, head of the House Committee on Natural Resources, met with local administrators of Samut Prakan after the public outcry over industry's prolonged dumping of untreated water into the abandoned Klong Dan water treatment project. A water truck disposing of untreated water, later known to have been contaminated with chemicals, is hard evidence that the locals claim are true. Police are still investigating Waste Recovery Management, the company accused of disposing of the uncontaminated water in the sewers. The company has had its operating license temporarily suspended. The Parliament Committee on Natural Resources will ask the Industry Ministry to revamp Samut Prakan's water treatment system. Head will roll if the fact-finding committee identifies the violators. Today marks the 20th anniversary of the Black May Uprising in 1992. A commemorative event was held at Santiporn Park on Ratchadamnern Road today, with many political figures attending the ceremony. Meanwhile, families of the political casualties from Black May are asking the government to complete construction of the Black May Monument at Santiporn. A memorial ceremony was held at the Santiporn Park, adjacent to the government lottery office, to mark 2 decades since the Black May Uprising in 1992, to remind the nation not to use violence in any political conflict and to pay respect to the victims who died in Black May 1992. During the ceremony, many key political leaders like Ong Aat Klamphaiboon, Democrat MP, Jatuporn Phumpan from Pheu Thai MP, Major General Jamrong Simuang, key leaders of the Yellow Shirt movement led wreaths of flowers to honor the deceased. Major General Jamrong Simuang, a key leader of the Yellow Shirt movement and the leader of the Black May political movement in 1992, is asking the authorities to complete the Black May Monument Park project. He also claims that the remaining political conflict cannot be solved by the parliament, but national reform and by listening to the public. Meanwhile, Parinya Nalimit Kun, Assistant Rector of Thammasat University, also attended the ceremony and said that the Thai people, as now, do not learn much from their political history, as the political violence of the past few years has shown. From a mass media perspective, Supinya Krangnarong, Commissioner of the NBTC, says that the Thai media still need to reform, as it is another important tool in enhancing democracy.
That it means we should liberate all the state-owned media to be more free and independent and serve public service. And in the meantime, media regulators should set regulation that fair for all, especially to balance between human rights and also social responsibility. So that the role of media regulator. But for the media themselves, I think they should really working based on professionalism, ethics standard, but also try to be the voice of the voiceless and represent the minority or people who are abused or manipulated by the power. I think that the role of the media in the past and now, they really should be the voice of the people against the power that be.
Jatuporn Prompan, Pheu Thai MP representing the government at the ceremony, said that both Black May in 1992 and the 2010 political unrest have caused the life and damaged the nation. The core red shirt leader is also planning to cooperate with Deputy Prime Minister Chalerm Yubamrung to push forward completion of the Black May Uprising Monument. With Thailand's export destination like the United States and the European Union and facing severe economic problems and the continuing impact following the devastation caused by last year's floods, Thai food industry are facing a slow recovery. However, it is forecast that the industry's growth will bounce back in the fourth quarter of this year. Meanwhile, food operators reveal their intention to increase food prices in the next 3 months. Here's more.
The Agricultural and Food Business Committee of the Thai Chamber of Commerce and the Food Industries Group of the Federation of Thai Industries announced that the production of the Thai food industry in the first quarter of this year fell by 1.6% when compared to the same period last year. The drop is claimed to have been caused by the economic slowdown in major export destinations, such as the United States and the European Union. The three food industries to have faced the biggest impact are the milk, processed marine foods, and processed fruits industries. Although the industry's exports in the first quarter of the year expanded by 5.3% year-on-year, it is forecast to slow down until the third quarter before recovering in the last quarter. It is projected that the total exports of Thai food industries this year will top 1 trillion baht and see growth of 5.1%. Meanwhile, the food industries are also being affected by the higher cost of production, including the rising prices of agricultural products and energy, as well as the new 300 baht minimum wage imposed in April this year. Despite having frozen food product prices at the moment, the food operators say that they will revise the prices to truly reflect the actual production costs in the next 3 months. Responding to public concern over the rising cost of living, Pornsin Pacharintanakul, chairman of the Agricultural and Food Business Committee of the Thai Chamber of Commerce, has urged the government to make capital more accessible to food operators, while supporting them to produce low-cost, non-branded daily necessities, such as rice, as an alternative choice for consumers. The chairman insists that for this initiative to bear fruit, the government needs to take a long-term approach.
At least 30 former executives of the defunct Thai Rak Thai Party will apply to become members of the Pheu Thai Party following the end of their 5-year ban from politics. The PM, however, indicated that a cabinet reshuffle is not yet needed as the current ministers can still run the country. Here's more.
Amidst restlessness in the ranks of the National United Front for Democracy Against Dictatorship, or Red Shirt Movement, political fractions within Pheu Thai and former executives of the now-defunct Thai Rak Thai Party, rumor has it that there will be changes to the cabinet lineup after May 31st, when the 111 politicians return to the political scene. Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra reaffirmed that it is not yet the right time for a cabinet reshuffle, as her current administration can still manage the country. Meanwhile, Deputy Prime Minister Chalerm Yubamrung indicated that the Thai Rak Thai Foundation has established a committee responsible for setting political agendas for the former Thai Rak Thai executives after their ban is lifted. Chalerm says the former executives are qualified to take on any ministerial portfolios, yet the reshuffle call rests solely with the Prime Minister. พร้อมพงษ์นพฤทธิ์ Pheu Thai spokesman announced that around 30 to 40 former executives of the Thai Rak Thai will apply for Pheu Thai membership on May the 31st, not commenting if former PM Thaksin Shinawatra will be applying.
Thai and Chinese police have nabbed 10 people suspected of being involved in phone fraud, scamming over 150 million baht from their victims. Here's more.
10 Thai nationals arrested by local police in China's Guangzhou city have been handed over to Thai officials. All are accused of being involved in at least 210 phone fraud cases, most of the victims of which are Thai nationals. The total amount of money scammed was estimated at over 150 million baht. Chinese police have been receiving intelligence reports from their Thai counterparts since March this year, which ultimately led to the arrests on May the 9th. The 10 suspects are now in Thai custody and are waiting for their initial court appearances. In total, 12 suspects have been apprehended, 2 of which were arrested in Taiwan and Jilin province of China. Hugh Adams, Thai PBS.
And that wraps up tonight's edition of Thai PBS English News Service. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Nung Tip Chonapalai. Sawadee ka.